Before we get very far on logical operators, we're going to have to know a little bit about relational operators. If you want to see more, go ahead and look at my video on relational operators. Logical operators are generally used to chain relational operators. That's not always the case, but basically if you have two conditions, you want to go and see whether or not they are both the same or one of them is the same. So here we have this 2 ampersand, right? Let's call it an ampersand, the and symbol. So 2 ampersands, let's try this. It's going to return a bool because that's what they use. Let's just call it first. I don't have a better name. Okay, so true and true. This will return true. So looking at this, we're going to store a boolean inside of first. And so this first condition, it's pretend there's something logical in there and something logical in here. So this logical condition and this logical condition, they're both true. This and operator is then going to be true. If both of them are true, it will return true. Let's try something different. Bool, second. I don't have any better idea here. Let's say this first one is true and the second one returns false. Well, this means that this is going to be false because this and operator means that this and this need to be true. Let's test this sort of more in real life. We've got an array, we'll call it array equals an empty list and map, and this is going to be an empty map. Map equals this. Let's put something in that array, but not in the map. Okay, bool, they are both empty. That's a little bit wordy for a variable, but I think it delivers the point. Array dot is empty and map dot is empty. We're going to look at this. Is the array empty? No, it is not empty. And so it won't even look at that one. This one is false. For this and to be true, they both must be true. We expect to return false because this array is not empty. Let's try something else. Bool, they are both not empty equals array dot is not empty and map dot is not empty. What do we expect this to be? Array is not empty. That's true. The array is not empty. 1, 2, 3, it has contents. The map, however, is empty. So is not empty would be false. So this one is true and this one is false, right? So we expect this again to be false because for this and operator to be true, both need to be true. So let's make one that is true. Bool, third case. So the array, we know that right now is not empty. So array not, so that's going to be true. And the map is empty. Array is not empty. That's true. Map is empty. That is true as well. So since both of those are true, this will return true. Let's take a look at the OR operator. That's 2 pipes. It's the thing above return on my keyboard. If you hit like shift and the thing above return with the backslash, that's how you get those pipes. So an OR operator, you only need one thing to be true. I'll just continue to call these third and fourth. So false or false. Let's make another condition. Bool, third, fourth equals true. Get that out of a map. True or false. And bool, fifth equals true or true. And I have these inside parentheses just to illustrate that there could be something else in there that's logical that in this case would be evaluated to true or false, like array is empty or some other logical thing that goes and produces a boolean. Let's take a look at this first one. What do we expect to see here? So this OR operator means that only one of them has to be true in order for it to be true. False or false, both of them are false. That means that the resulting thing is false. That is false. In this one here on fourth, we've got one of them is true and one of them is false. Well, that is the exact thing we want to see for this to be true, right? So one is true and one is false. The or operator passes, so that's true, right? This or that is true. One of them is true. Excellent. Okay, what about this last case where true or true? Technically, to be true, we only need one of them to be true. But if both of them are true, that's fine. We don't care. It is also true. In this sort of or operator, it won't even evaluate the second thing because it sees this one as true. So if you have a bug, you might not find it immediately. If you've got one case, it's always true. Anyway, let's try this one in real life. We'll use our list and our map. I'll copy them down here and rename them because I think it will be grumpy at me. Again, these are bools because all logical operators are booleans. One is empty. Okay. Equals array 2 dot is empty or map 2 dot is empty. So in this case, the array 2 is that empty? No, that has data in it. But map 2, look, that is empty. It's got nothing in that map. So this would evaluate, right? This is false, but this is true. So false or true means true. Well, we're going to try another case. We're going to use these like exact same cases. This is great. 1 is not empty equals array 2 that is not empty or map 2 dot is not empty. What do we expect this to be? Array 2 dot is not empty. Okay, that's true. So we don't even need to look at the second one because we know that this one is true. It's not empty. Therefore, it's going to return true. So this one will be true. Let's look at this. I'm going to call it mixed. I think that's a better name. Array 2 dot is not empty and map dot is empty. So it's the same case that we have here. This returns true. It's the same case we have here on line 11, except with an or operator instead of an and operator. Oh, I want an or down here. Anytime that an and operator would return true, an or operator will also return true. So this is also true. Okay, so let's make a scenario where we want this to be false. So bool will be false, because we just want to find a case just to demonstrate. Array 2 dot is empty. That's false. See, what we're trying to do is find the contrapositive, if you want to look that up. It's a discrete math term. We want this one to be false and this one to be false in order for this statement to be false. Map 2 needs to be not empty to return false. It's not empty. Okay, so array 2 is not empty and map is empty. So both of these should return false. Therefore, this one will be false. And those are the two logical operators. It's sort of how you chain true and false together. Thank you so much for watching. I will put this Dart pad on a link. It's also going to be in a GitHub gist. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.